two very different guys become buddies in a way nobody expects. Here's this rich man who can't move, stuck in his fancy house. But everything changes when he picks a poor guy from the streets to help him. The poor guy drives crazy fast in expensive cars, takes the rich man flying in the sky, and shows him how to party all night. They do things that make everyone's jaw drop, like blasting loud music in fancy neighborhoods and breaking all those boring rich people rules. The rich guy starts loving street food and hip-hop, while the poor guy learns about fancy wines and art. They laugh so much together, turning sad moments into jokes and proving everyone wrong who said they couldn't be friends. Every day brings wild adventures, from racing through city streets to crashing fancy parties. They show us how friendship doesn't care about money or what's wrong with your body. When they're together, it's like nothing can stop them from having fun. The poor guy doesn't treat the rich man like he's sick, and the rich man doesn't act all superior. They just click like they've been friends forever. Through all their crazy adventures, they teach us something big. Best friends might be totally different from us, and that's exactly what makes it awesome. Life gets better when we stop judging others and just let friendship happen naturally. Sometimes the person who changes your whole life is someone you'd normally walk right past on the street. What matters isn't what you can or can't do. It's about finding someone who makes you feel alive again. A little girl wakes up with a bright smile, holding a notebook filled with dreams of changing lives. She believes in miracles even when others don't. In a hospital, a man sits alone, haunted by his past, feeling hopeless. He thinks his life is over, but something is about to happen that he never expected. As nurses pass by, they notice the girl's energy is different. She's kind, gentle, and full of light. She talks about dreams, about faith, about hope. Meanwhile, the man struggles, locked away in pain. But when their paths cross, something strange begins. She sees past his mistakes, treating him like a friend. At first, he resists, but her kindness is unstoppable. Doctors whisper, "What's happening? How is she making such an impact?" The girl teaches that love has no limits, that forgiveness is real. The man starts to change, his heart softening. But time is running out. Nurses rush down the hall. A doctor looks concerned. The little girl keeps smiling, believing in something no one else can see. Then, in a moment of pure faith, something happens. Something that will change everyone's lives forever. The doctors freeze. The nurses gasp. Could this be real? This story teaches us that kindness is more powerful than fear, that second chances exist, and that even in darkness, light can shine. One small act of love can change everything. If this touched your heart, like, comment, and share this message of hope. A girl moves through life carefully, carrying a weight no one else can see, until she meets someone who changes everything. He is fearless, full of life, and sees the world in a way she never imagined. From the first moment, there is an unexplainable connection between them, something deeper than words. As they spend time together, sharing laughter, dreams, and unspoken fears, their bond grows stronger. He encourages her to step beyond her limits, to embrace the unknown, and to live without fear. Together, they create unforgettable memories, late-night conversations, spontaneous adventures, and moments that make time stand still. But beneath their smiles, an invisible truth lingers, one they both try to ignore. They push forward, refusing to let uncertainty define them, holding on to each second as if it were their last. Every glance, every touch, and every heartbeat becomes a reminder that love is not measured in years, but in the moments that truly matter. They teach each other that life is about living fully, not just surviving, and that love, no matter how fleeting, is always worth it. Their story is proof that even in the face of the unknown, love has the power to transform, to heal, and to leave a mark that time cannot erase. This story teaches us that life is short, but love makes it meaningful. Every moment counts, every breath is a gift, and true happiness comes from living without regrets. A new teacher steps into a school filled with secrets, but one person is watching her every move. A lonely colleague welcomes her with a smile, But behind that kindness hides something much deeper. As they grow close, whispers start and tension builds. The teacher finds herself trapped in a web of friendship and control, not knowing who to trust. Moments of warmth turn into silent threats. A diary holds the truth, but will it ever be revealed? Eyes follow her in the hallways, and uneasy glances turn into warnings. The more she pulls away, the tighter the grip becomes. A secret meeting at night. What is being hidden? A kind gesture becomes a dangerous trap. As emotions spiral, careers and lives are at risk. The lines between care and obsession blur. A desperate attempt to escape leads to shocking consequences. Is the truth really what it seems? Tension rises as choices become impossible. Words that should bring comfort turn into weapons. Every step forward feels like sinking deeper. In a moment of betrayal, everything changes. The power of manipulation tightens its grip. One final confrontation decides everything. Who really has control? In the end, we learn that trust is fragile, and the wrong friendship can change everything. Always be careful who you let into your life.